Hi, this is Arthur from the Minute Review Show. If you have a minute, I have an opinion. So you like visiting large restaurants? Today, I'm taking you to a gigantic, by New York City standards, Korean barbecue restaurant located in the southern part of Bayside, Queens. It contains no less than 4 distinct dining areas inside one restaurant. There are all sorts of seating configurations for both large and small parties. We got a roomy 4-seater that contained a hot cast iron plate to barbecue the meat. The menu contains all your favorite cuts of Korean barbecue, in addition to other favorites like Korean stews, casseroles, pancakes, noodles, and even sushi. Just remember that eating here isn't a budget meal. In fact, some of the set meals here could cost up to $700 for their dry-aged steak sets. So without further ado, let's take a look and dig in. The first food that arrived at our table was the banchan, which was a huge spread. It contained no less than 9 cold items and 2 hot items, which were the steamed egg and miso soup. We were also provided with a spiced salt and a sesame dipping sauce for our barbecue. The barbecue was done on a cast iron plate. Today we're at the Korean barbecue restaurant called Chilsung Garden. I believe it's in Oakland Gardens in Queens. And it's one of the better known Korean barbecue places. And we're going to have a pretty big meal. We ordered 3 types of meat, and we also ordered a tteokbokki and also ordered a Korean pancake. So it should be good. It's pretty well reviewed, and the dining room here, from what I can see, is pretty big and looks very promising. I have to say that when I stepped into the dining room, the smell was really nice, so I can't wait until the meal begins. The next dish that arrived was a simple Korean pancake with scallions. The first dish I'm going to try today is the pancake. It's not a seafood pancake, it's a regular Korean pancake, a pajeon, and let's give it a try. The batter is very chewy, which is the way it should be, and also there's plenty of scallions in there, and really fresh and nice and hot and nice and thick too. So I think this is the definite winner. Next came the finely sliced beef brisket. It cooked quickly because the slices were so thin. The waiter did all the cooking, and we had to get these on our plate quickly before it was overcooked. The first barbecue item that I'm trying is the beef brisket. This is what it looks like, and it's pretty well done. And the way that we eat it is that we're going to eat it with a salt, and we're also going to dip it into some sesame oil. So here it goes. I'm going to dip it into sesame oil. Here it is. Let's give it a try. Okay, very nice. That salt is more than salt. There's some other spices in that salt. It really brings out the flavor of the beef. The beef is a little too well done, but that's the way that it was cooked. You can't take it off of the cooking tray, but it's pretty good quality. I like it. The next dish that arrived was the tteokbokki that came in a large metal plate. The next item that I'm revealing is the tteokbokki. It's this. Now, for some reason, the sauce is not very thick. Most of the time it's swimming in a thick red sauce, but this one isn't. So let's give this a try. Okay, this is different because I'm eating a lot of pepper flakes. It's not a pepper sauce, it's a pepper. There's a lot of pepper flakes. It makes it much hotter than a normal tteokbokki. And another thing is that the tteokbokki is not the small little tteokbokkis that you normally get. This is a very thick cut tteokbokki, maybe about ½ an inch, 3/4 of an inch thick. So it's pretty filling, but the flavor isn't bad. Next, we had the complimentary bok choy salad. We were provided with a complimentary salad. The salad has some carrots, some bok choy, and pretty much those are the 2 main ingredients, and also some onions. and it's covered in chili paste. Let's see how this is. I taste some sugar, some vinegar, and some chili paste and some sesame oil. It's actually very good, and it's been marinated because I taste the flavor deep into the vegetables.
Next, we had the ribeye prepared for us by the waiter. It was cut into thin chunks. We moved all the meat quickly to our plates so as not to overcook it.
Okay, now I'm going to try the ribeye. Okay, now we ordered the ribeye, and I'm going to eat a piece that's pretty rare. As you can see, this is what I have. There's no seasoning on it, so I'm going to put some salt and some of that sesame oil into it. Let's give it a try. Wow, this is so tender. When I bite into it, you have plenty of juices flowing out of the beef. It's actually very good, and it's super tender, very soft.
Next, we ate the pork jowl meat, which was very tender and fatty.
Okay, the last item that we ordered is the pork jowl meat, and this is what it looks like. It's very white. I think it's taken from the pork head, so I'm going to dip it into some of the Sam sauce that they provided. Here's the pork with the sauce. Let's give it a try. It's delicious. Super pork flavor. It's very concentrated. It's chewy, but not so that it doesn't break apart in your mouth. There's equal parts meat and fat in the pork jowl meat. I really like it. It's very rich.
Finally, let's take a look at the steamed egg and miso soup.
We also got a steamed egg with our meal, and this also came as one of the banchan. So this is what it looks like. It's very soft, and there's a lot of liquid in this. Tastes like a steamed egg.
And just a quick invitation to subscribe to my channel. We hope you liked this video. We do these videos once a week and hope you can join us.
Okay, the meal is coming to a close. We ate pretty quickly. There was a fair amount of food. This is definitely not a cheap meal. The ribeye was almost $50, and the other two dishes were about $30 each, or maybe $35 each. I have to say that we had very good service here because this is about 4 o'clock on a Sunday afternoon, and there aren't too many customers around. But so we had the waiters come here, and they were cooking for us. We didn't have to lift a finger to cook anything, so that was highly appreciated. But I wonder to myself if that would be the case if it were a busier time. We were provided with 6 banchan, which are side dishes. We were provided with 2 complimentary salads. They told us they were complimentary, and we were provided with a steamed egg, and also a miso soup, which was delicious. So what I can say is that all the meats were good. The best was definitely the prime rib. The ribeye, which melted in your mouth. It was so good. The pork jowl was good, strong porky flavor, given in a decent quantity. And also the brisket was okay. I wouldn't say that was the best thing because it seemed to me more like hot meat. So I wasn't that impressed with that. As for the tteokbokki, they made it differently from most other places. It doesn't have that thick sauce that you normally associate with it, but it was good. It had the chili flakes that made it nice and spicy. The pancake was a regular pancake. It wasn't a seafood pancake, just a scallion pancake, and I liked it. It was nice and thick, crunchy, and it was very filling. The unexpected star of the show for me was the complimentary salad, which was basically a bok choy salad with some vegetables, with some other vegetables thrown in. I like the fact that it was very marinated. I like the fact that it was sweet. I mean, some people would think that something that has added sugar wouldn't be a good thing, but I think it worked in this case. But that to me was the unsung star of the show for this meal. But in any case, what I can say about the restaurant itself is that it's nice and big. There's plenty of waiters here. They'll keep an eye on you, and I like this place for our first experience. And I would definitely come here again. And just a reminder that if you're on a budget, this isn't the place to come, because everything's going to be $30 and above for your meats. And I looked at the other entrees and they seem to be in the same price category. Okay, thank you. I hope to see you in my next video.
The final bill was $172, but about $200 after tip.